Hello everyone, Ember Power here, and welcome back to a new video. In this one, I wanted to do something a little bit different and go over my very first build of Chien Pao. So this was built basically when Chien Pao was first revealed, and I kind of wanted to see if the deck could be played as like a turbo variant of itself. And I have seen some other YouTubers kind of approach this now. Admittedly, their lists are far better than this, and as you can probably tell by the title, this is not a particularly great deck, but I did want to try out a turbo build, and I've actually been having a lot of fun with this on the ladder, and it's definitely kind of inspired me to try and maybe make one of these again. Now, of course, the big issue with this deck is you can probably tell right off the bat, is that there is no Palkia V-Star. It is just Chien Pao with Baxcalibur and some other tech Pokemon, and then the trainers are all kind of focused around going quickly, or going fast, I guess. So this deck, not very great, but we'll see how the trainers look in a second. So as for the Pokemon, I went for a Mew with Mysterious Tail just to help with finding items. A pretty good starter as well if you start with this in the active spot. Of course, it's not like super useful throughout the game, but in the mid to late game, if you end up having to promote something, it's definitely not the worst thing in the world. Of course, it can be sniped pretty easily, which is honestly probably like the worst thing about Mew, to be honest, is like how low HP it has, how much low HP, I guess. But you know, stuff like Manaphy will protect it on the bench, but when it's in the active, pretty bad. So Radiant Greninja, Lumineon V, all fairly bog standard stuff, I guess, with Chien Pao. But the most interesting aspect of this deck, I guess, is probably the Starmie V with the attack Energy Spiral. It does 50 damage for each energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So I theorized with Starmie V in testing that this deck might want a nicer answer to deal with Gardevoir because of, Gardevoir floating the board, one killing Chien Pao's. You might struggle to want to kill a Gardevoir every turn. I wasn't like sure of this deck's ultimate power at that point. So I thought, well, maybe we might need a decent answer against Gardevoir, and it's proven completely useless in that regard. It's not useful at all. It is a very nice pivot, however. The free retreat is very appreciated, and very much appreciated, rather. And what's also really nice is it means you can use the Grove Tablet, or the Forest Sealed Stone, I believe it was translated as. You can use that if you really want to. I'm running one copy of that in the deck as well. So it is like a nice option for that, but honestly, Starmie V definitely subpar. Also, 190 HP is just very, very fragile. So this card is definitely outclassed by the likes of Palkia V-Star. But as for trainers, it's pretty self-explanatory. We're just trying to go quickly. Now, for some reason, even though I'm pretty sure it was revealed at the time, like the same time as Chien Pao was, this deck doesn't actually feature any copies of Superior Energy Retrieval. And you may be thinking, well, that's a bit weird. Why didn't you just add them in as, time went on? And to be honest, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't. The list hasn't changed at all. Like, I've just been playing games with it. I've been winning enough. So, like, I don't really want to change the list. It's kind of weird enough as it is. Like, you can probably tell by the trainer counts that it is a bit odd. But yeah, it's definitely a strange list. Is it very good? Honestly, better than I thought it was going to be on the ladder because, in testing, this deck was kind of bad. But then on the ladder, it's decent. So honestly, I don't know the true power of a turbo Chien Pao deck, but probably I would, go back and add some Superior Energy Retrieval, especially since I'm already playing like Energy Search, for goodness sake. I might as well, make the effort to at least include a few copies. And I'm playing 34 trainers as well, so definitely got room for them in there somewhere. I did like the inclusion of Arven, however. I might go back and add in a few more Arven because it's essentially another copy of Irida in some instances. And the only other tool card, though, we are actually playing is the Forest Sealed Stone itself. So you could maybe add a Bravery Charm or something like that. But yeah, it's a super strange list, guys. It's a bit strange. But yeah, Spin Hammer Power, let me know what you think about Turbo Chien Pao down below. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, maybe in more detail or a bit longer, where I talk about some more strange decks that maybe didn't quite work out or could maybe work out better in the future. But yeah, this has been Emma Power, and thank you for watching.